Social Security checks. Are new requirements a necessary safeguard or a privacy invasion? Is your Social Security check about to come with strings attached? New requirements are being proposed, and some say it's a necessary step to prevent fraud. Others fear it's an overreach that could compromise privacy. Let's dive into the details and separate fact from fiction. The Department of Government Efficiency claims widespread fraud is occurring with Social Security benefits. They allege that individuals are fraudulently collecting benefits intended for deceased or ineligible recipients. This claim is the driving force behind the proposed changes. But how pervasive is this fraud really? Are we talking about a few isolated incidents or a systemic problem that warrants such drastic measures? The numbers being cited are often vague and lack concrete evidence. It's crucial to examine the data critically. We need to understand the actual scope of the problem before accepting solutions that could potentially infringe on the rights of millions. The proposed solution involves mandatory check-ins for Social Security recipients. This could involve periodic in-person visits, biometric verification, or even intrusive online questionnaires. The specifics are still being debated. The idea is to verify the identity and continued eligibility of beneficiaries. Proponents argue this will prevent fraudulent payments and save taxpayer money. But at what cost? These check-ins raise serious concerns about accessibility, especially for elderly or disabled individuals. Imagine the burden of requiring someone with mobility issues to travel to a verification center regularly. The collection of personal data, including biometric information, raises significant privacy concerns. Who will have access to this data? How will it be stored and protected from breaches? History has shown us that even the most secure systems are vulnerable to cyber attacks. The potential for misuse or theft of sensitive information is a real and present danger. We need to demand transparency and accountability regarding data security protocols. The government must demonstrate a clear plan to safeguard the privacy of Social Security recipients. These new requirements could disproportionately affect vulnerable populations. The elderly, disabled, and those living in rural areas may face significant challenges in complying with these mandates. Imagine an elderly individual with limited mobility struggling to navigate public transportation to attend a mandatory check-in. The burden could be overwhelming. We must consider the potential for unintended consequences and ensure that any new regulations are implemented in a way that protects the most vulnerable members of our society. Are there alternative solutions that could address fraud without infringing on privacy? Enhanced data analytics, targeted investigations, and improved communication between government agencies could be more effective and less intrusive. We need to explore all available options before resorting to measures that could potentially harm innocent beneficiaries. A balanced approach is essential. Furthermore, independent oversight is crucial to ensure that any new regulations are implemented fairly and transparently. We need watchdogs to hold the government accountable. This situation highlights the importance of critical thinking and media literacy, key components of education theory. We must equip citizens with the skills to analyze information, question authority, and advocate for their rights. Education empowers individuals to make informed decisions and participate actively in a democratic society. It's our best defense against misinformation and overreach. By fostering critical thinking skills, we can ensure that citizens are not easily swayed by unsubstantiated claims or fear-mongering tactics. Don't let fear dictate policy. Demand transparency from your elected officials regarding the alleged Social Security fraud. Ask for concrete data and evidence to support their claims. Contact your representatives and voice your concerns about the proposed check-in requirements. Let them know that you value your privacy and that you expect them to protect your rights. Support organizations that advocate for the rights of seniors and disabled individuals. Together, we can ensure that any changes to the Social Security system are fair, transparent, and respectful of individual liberties.